Peace. Well, think fast. Overeating harms your actual spleen. Matter of fact, your stomach is on the same side as your spleen on the left side, of your body. In fact, the left, looking down at yourself. But anyway, when you overeat, you're harming your spleen. And what's also happening is the energy dealing with the spleen. So I just caught the download that when you're overeating, it also throws off the spleen chakra and opens you up to psychic attacks and energy vamping. And again, it's more so throwing your own energy off, and then you're attracting those, energy vamps, and not necessarily just, all of a sudden energy vamps is coming after you. Nah, it's like with the spleen chakra being thrown off, which somewhat close to the vibe of the solar plexus of like not even say a certain confidence level, but whenever the spleen chakra off, it just kind of, I ain't gonna say self-esteem. I forgot the exact thing. As a matter of fact, I need to go back and do my own research on the spleen chakra in that area. But again, back to, matter of fact, what the videos I talk about, where like you, whenever you're cutting cards, like, releasing some cards, and matter of fact, are dealing with, like, say for instance, when anybody's trying to energetically hook you, what I'm saying, there's gonna be in that spleen chakra, which is, matter of fact, under the arm, in this little area. And again, go check out the spleen chakra video that I did, whether you check it out before you even watch this video. It's almost over, but anyway, after you finish. But I do have a video on the spleen chakra. And again, with that overeating, the stomach pushing on the spleen, and it's harming the spleen, and also, disrupting the energy of the spleen chakra, and that opens us up to have these energetic hooks, I want to say the vibration of codependency, like, type of vibe, it's not necessarily confidence or self-esteem exactly. And I'm just going off it intuitively, but that's, again, apologies. Sometimes I just get into those little zones, but it's basically it, to just make sure, and also when we overeat, we just disrupting the body in general, in the essence of, like, not only the spleen, but the stomach sitting there and overworking, like you're overworking the body. And sometimes when we overeat, the stomach may have to overwork itself to the point of trying to operate in the hours when we are trying to sleep, and as above, so below. We operate just like the things that we create, just like the computers we create, just like the cars we create. And just like a car, a mechanic doesn't fix on the car while the car is running, or while, a certain part of that car, is in function, and as above, so below. So same thing with, our higher self, being able to, to heal us, in our sleep, reason why we know we're not able to get to that dream realm and allow for our, our mechanic to fix on our car, because we got certain organs that's still working, or certain parts to our vehicle, what I'm saying, that's still still working, and not allowing for the mechanic to, work on the vehicle. Mechanic, higher self. And also, another thing to be aware of, not necessarily overeating, well, to a certain extent overeating, and just wanting to eat a lot, also has to deal with sexual energy or sexual repression. So if you're not having sex, in a health, not even say in a healthy manner, at a healthy, you know what I'm saying? Because again, as much as people still have this dogmatic approach about sex, from from Christianity, which knows that sex is, a healthy, beneficial thing, but use it for their, negative energy, but then and promote to people to be scared of it, But anyway, nothing is wrong with sexual energy, but whenever we're not indulging in sex, we looking for that pleasure, you know, in our taste buds, And the reason why we be overeating is because, say for instance, when I ate something, we like the taste of that certain potato chips. Now our taste buds want to taste something else. But, say for instance, and what maybe I tell people, what we should start doing in essence, are like if you're dealing with that stage, it's like, well, taste whatever it is and throw it like where you're not chewing and consuming it, like taste it. Throw it to the side and taste something different, but like just so your taste buds could have that experience, because that's all it is the taste buds looking for, that experience, that bliss. Again, we are beings of bliss, and every moment of our experience should be of bliss. But whenever we blocking it in certain areas because of, certain, not knocking this or whatever, but, certain dogmatism or certain things we were taught where it makes us extremely against certain areas of bliss, and we end up, not allowing something that's natural, and more so just not, because throwing that word natural, but not allowing something that is true or real to our being, as far as again like women being able to have an orgasm up to so long because of it's more than just having children, it's a blissful situation. But you may fall victim to, again, overeating. But there are, just microcosmic orbit as far as with the breathing techniques. I got videos on certain breathing techniques to help that chi energy flow, throughout the body and throughout the chakras, to help keep that sexual energy from going into from turning into something negative, where you use it to be more creative at whatever whatever you're passionate about, but it basically takes it to a place that's beneficial to you instead of being like this nagging negative energy of, just messing with you, and keeping you down or, throwing your balance off, to have your balance where you won't feel so over sexual. Of course, you're gonna still have your sexual urge. You still. It's not like you castrating yourself on a masculine or feminine side, but it's just taming it in a manner and directing it in such a manner where just like on some when the time is right vibe. Like of course you still have that libido and that sexual nature about you, but it's it's tame and under control. Like where you would like to have sex, but just because you would like to have sex don't mean you're just gonna be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna still have that urge, but it's not which this month of October been something else, but but again, well, that's what I was talking about. Certain with overeating in the spleen chakra, but just energies in general. And that's why I was speaking to overeating. Looking for that little, that little bliss. You know what I'm saying? Like when that certain salt or sugar hit the taste buds. As a matter of fact, salt and sugar has the same effect on our nervous system as crack cocaine, if not worse. Matter of fact, I tell people, if you made carrying salt and sugar a Schedule 1 offense, you'll see a whole different, a whole different world, a whole different landscape. But excuse me, that's basically it. And it's a constant growth, Just because you're overeating don't mean, oh, I'ma never grow spiritually. I'ma never get it. Cause I hear these people talking about October is the month to get things together, and and if I don't, I'm gonna get left behind. And just stay, stay in the moment of working on it. You know what I'm saying? You know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta work on. It's never too late. Just stay open-minded, stay open to growth, and just continually work on your growth, you know what I'm saying? Continually expand. But that's basically it. Peace. Happy now. Now to vibrate. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past.